because we're talking about financial inclusion in this digital age. How can many people be lifted from poverty? That is the discussion for today. And joining me is Kingsley Godwin. Kingsley. Hello, Kingsley, are you there? Are you with me? Oh, good to see you.
Hello, good morning.
Can you hear me very well?
I'm right here with you.
Okay,
Yes, I
now
can hear you. Can you hear me?
okay, thank you so much for joining us on business this morning. Now, I've just read some things about blockchain and the difference between blockchain and cryptocurrency and whether it is lawful or unlawful in Nigeria. And a lot of people out there are thinking, because at a point there was a time the CBN dished out a directive to the banking system that how that they should not be involved in crypto trading and all of that. And so a lot of people had there was a lot of misconception, and a lot of people didn't understand that very directive. Can you put us through that before we go into the impact part of the whole discussion?
Thank you, Elizabeth, for having me on set this morning.
You're welcome.
Just to quickly reintroduce myself, my name is Godwin Kingsley, and I'm the country ambassador, not the CEO of Impact Market.
Okay.
I'm the country ambassador for Impact Market in Nigeria.
I beg your pardon there. I beg your pardon. Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So, looking at the directives of the government to the CBN on cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology, I think what the government is just trying to do is to be careful, looking at the fact that this is a new technology on ground and there are a lot of issues that has to do with digital crimes. So the government is seeking for a way to kind of like regulate the system, not outrightly banning cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology in Nigeria, but more of like trying to understand the nexus on how those who are involved in blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies and all kind of digital assets can be coordinated and regulated in a more productive way. In other words, in order to reduce crime and cyber crimes that are related to digital assets. So I think that's the basic concern of the government, and not outrightly casting out blockchain technology as a whole. So basically, the government is more focused on how they can regulate that system so that it can be more coordinated and bring prosperity to all.
Thank you. Talking about bringing prosperity to all, tell us what Impact Market is doing to, uplift or impact people. We've had, I saw some of the videos from Impact Market that you sent to me, and of course we'll be taking some of them later. But tell us, what are you doing at Impact Market? How are you going about what you do?
Okay, thank you very much. Market is run on a decentralized finance system. Now, if you understand blockchain, the idea of blockchain is basically to help to ensure that transactions are transparent and effective. Now, in a world where we have over 2 billion people who are unbanked and who do not have access to financial inclusion, would not have access to banking and financial services, Impact Market is taking the lead globally through this digital innovation that is leveraged on blockchain technology to help the people in our rural communities to have access to finance, to support their families, to support their small businesses and all that. So that is basically what Impact Market is doing. Currently, we are in over 23 nations globally, and reaching over 45,000 people all around the globe. In Nigeria, Impact Market is currently affecting over 7,000 lives in over 20 communities across different states in Nigeria. We have market communities in Kano, in Katsina, in the Federal Capital Territory. We have in Nasarawa State, we have in Benue State, we have in Lagos State. So we have we have who are called community managers, who are managing these communities for Impact Market. So anyone basically with access to a mobile phone can access what is called unconditional basic income. So Impact Market basically distributes unconditional basic income to people who have a mobile phone with their mobile phone, they can download the Impact Market app and the Valora digital wallet, which is created by Cello Network, and they can have access to at least $1 per day. Now, imagine that they get to save this $1 per day. They can use that money, a family that can use that money to support their children in feeding. A family can use that money to support their children in education or their children's health care, or to provide more, more meals. This can lead to a better nutrition for the family, and for small business owners, some of the people who are reaching or medium scale businesses in these rural communities, a lot of them are saving up to buy the tools and the equipment they need to support their businesses. So this is basically the idea of decentralized finance. It means that more people can have access to financial inclusion, leveraging on blockchain technology. So this is one of the ways blockchain technology can help to end poverty. Let's give you this example. Imagine that the government of Nigeria is distributing, let's say, a basic minimal income to people across Nigeria. The issue of crime in Nigeria will be reduced drastically. And this is what Impact Market is doing. Impact Market is distributing $1 or less, depending on the country you're from and the poverty ratio of that country. Impact Market is distributing, let's say, $1 to individuals and to households every day. Now, that means in a week, a family can get $7. Imagine that in Nigerian currency, what that means, actually, getting $7 per week for free. And you can use that to support your family. For many families that we're reaching out to in rural communities, this has gone a long way to help them to, meet their basic needs and to improve their source of livelihoods.
Okay, interesting. You've said so much, I want to catch up with you. Now, you said something like, okay, fine, it's decentralization of finances. And you talked about distribution of $1 to families, per day. Now, these families that you're distributing $1, are they supposed to be business owners? Are they involved in the blockchain processes? Are they doing to earn more, or are they just getting $1? Is it a charity or something? Can you just shed more light on that?
Yes, if you listened earlier, I mentioned what is called unconditional basic income. Wow. So basically, it's a form of charity. It's like a grant that is given to these families. They don't have to pay for anything for it. It's free money, which is donated by, we have donors that are supporting Impact Market. What Impact Market basically does is that it leverages on blockchain technology to distribute this money. Why does it leverage on blockchain technology? Because blockchain technologies are transparent. Anybody on a blockchain network can see how transparent these transactions are. So we don't need a third party. Those beneficiaries, like I said, once they have their mobile phone and they download the Impact Market app, when they have the Impact Market app on their phone, they can just quickly go there and make claims. This is the Impact Market app. I'm just trying to show you an interface. They can quickly go there and make claims of, that $1 per day. When they claim that money, it goes to their digital wallet directly, and they can be.
Okay. All right. Now let's take a look at some of the beneficiaries.
Able to cash it out through what are called crypto merchants.
Okay.
Credited to their bank accounts directly.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
Quite interesting.
So the blockchain technology actually makes it easy, so that there are no third parties in the cash transfer that Impact Market does.
Now, can you please help us shed more light before we take or bring in some of the beneficiaries of Impact Markets and what you've been talking about? Because some people might be wondering that it might be too good to be true, but we have beneficiaries of what you're talking about. Now, tell us, can you shed more light? Because a lot of people get confused about the cryptocurrency, the blockchain, because of course we do have a lot of cryptocurrency. There's digital currency as well. So can you help us shed more light on the difference between blockchain, cryptocurrency, and then of course digital currency?
Okay, blockchain basically is a decentralized ledger that stores information in groups. So it's actually called the save information in groups called blocks. Just like you have a ledger, basically, which is saved as tables, This time around, blockchain saves its information and data in blocks. So actually, blockchain actually houses a lot of data, like the data for cryptocurrencies. So that's actually the difference. Cryptocurrency is more like a digital asset which you can use to trade and to buy and sell and all that, or make profit on. But blockchain is the database where the transactions and their information are stored. So everybody can have access to actually those transactions that are stored on the blockchain technology. If you're on the blockchain network, you can have access to those information. Why cryptocurrency is more like digital assets. Anybody can buy digital assets, just the same way you can buy gold, the same way you can buy a cryptocurrency, and you can use it for trading, or you can use it as a means of store of value for yourself. You want to save your cryptocurrencies, and when the market is improving, then you may want to sell that cryptocurrencies which you purchased and use the money to do something meaningful for yourself.
Quite interesting.
Difference between
Okay, can you hear me? Now let's...
It's more like a ground base through which all the data are stored.
Okay, Godwin, thank you so much for shedding light on that. Now, we are going to listen to some of the beneficiaries of impact markets, some of the beneficiaries of those blockchain developments and projects that is being done by impact markets. And then, of course, we'll talk about how we can get more people on board. Take a listen to some of these beneficiaries.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Courage Ifeanyichukwu, known as Lomichizi. I'm from Duse Community, Nigeria. I'm a member of the Impact Market beneficiaries. I want to really thank Impact Market and Cello Foundation for the support they gave to us. Today I was able to withdraw my first money, and I know this money will really go a long way to improve my business. I run this little business, and I know it will really help me to grow the business. I really want to say a big thank you to Impact Market and Cello Foundation. You people are real good. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Blessing Joseph from Dawaki Community. I'm one of the beneficiaries of Impact Market, and I want to say the support from Impact Market has helped me in my little business to sustain it so I can help my family and the children. I want to say a big thank you to Impact Market. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Cordelia Odebu. I'm from Edo State. I'm a beneficiary of Impact Market, Duse Community. I've been collecting $1 daily from the Impact support. I appreciate Impact for helping me to boost my business. As you can see, my business has been moving well. I've been using it to help my family, friends, and close ones. I appreciate Impact Market. I'm so grateful.
Okay, quite interesting there and inspiring. Now, impact markets is, Kingsley, we understand.